can't understand that way of thinking. If you're in the game, if you want to be in the game, why don't you want to win? Why don't you want to bring more people over to your side? Why don't you want to sway them by your arguments? I have met more people who just want to bash the other side. Let's not talk about ideas. Let's just come up with mean nicknames. Or I suppose if it's a guy that you don't like, it's a funny nickname. Let's just come up with nicknames. Nasty nicknames. Let's come up with nasty nicknames for people in the press or nasty nicknames for elected officials because, boy, that'll show them. And then these same people keep getting elected overwhelmingly. So what did it do for you to come up with that nasty nickname? That's not actually making anything happen. I can't understand it. And when we're meeting at the Yacht Club, I just got to say, what message is it that you are trying to send?
Pass the caviar, please.
Yeah.
Excuse me, do you have any Grey Poupon? But of course.
That's the message. It is the Grey Poupon message that you are sending. Let's go to Matt in Marlboro. Matt, you're on the air on WCRN.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Good
morning.
Yes, the optics of the Yacht Club are definitely one of the reasons why the Republicans are often portrayed as hapless. So I cannot argue with that.
Yeah, I'd love to know who came up with that one.
Of course, if John Kerry's yacht was there, it wouldn't have been mentioned. But
it wouldn't be there because then he would have to pay taxes. So that's I give you guys credit. At least you're paying taxes on your yachts.
Well, that's true. That's true. All right. Now, while we're on the topic, I'm going to take this moment to ask you to tell me who is it in the Worcester Tea Party who does not want to win, so that I can make sure that we expel them as quickly as possible.
I feel, you know who I'm going to say. I feel in my conversations with Chris Pinto that he is too focused on let's get nasty names for people and let's stick it to Clive McFarlane or somebody else that's on his hit list, as opposed to I want to bring a broader message to a broad group of people, including minorities, and include people and win. That's my big beef with him.
That's okay. Well, I guess I'm going to say that this is a tactical beef. I think that part of the issue that Mr. Pinto, and I will not put words in his mouth, and one of these days I hope he sincerely comes on and defends himself against these charges, but he is doing efforts to appeal to a broader audience, and he's doing things that I'm not sure that I would do, but he's him, and maybe they'll work. And not all the best ideas in the world have come from me, so I'm going to wait until we actually win, until we finish, until we save the Republic, to make my judgment as to whether or not he's not committed to winning. I don't know. I think that's a stylistic complaint. I don't think that's an actual complaint. Would you say that, let's just pick Q, and I'm not picking on Q
Sure.
because he's an easy target, but let's say, he definitely comes out and gets into the fight, gets into the fray. Would you say that he's not committed to winning? Do you feel that he's not committed to advancing his ideas and he's only about bringing people down?
Yeah, well, no, that does rephrase it a little bit. So are they both are they both committed to winning? Yeah, listen, I agree with you. I think Q is the flip side of the coin. Yeah, absolutely. Sort of that pugnacious attitude, that's let's mix it up, that I think is going to turn off, in my opinion, will turn off more than it will bring to your cause. But it doesn't mean that they aren't committed to winning.
You see, when you say that, I'm very concerned because I do believe there are some people out there who are not interested in victory. They're interested in the fight. The fight itself is what they are consumed with. And to be honest with you, I feel our president is I feel that he is consumed with the fight. That's what this whole sequester deal harkens back to. Now he has the sequester. He will be able to use that as a cudgel to beat up on the Republicans whenever something comes forward, and whenever there's a problem, he'll say, oh, the economy's down? Sequester. Oh, unemployment's up? Sequester. Oh, too many people have the flu? Sequester. Oh, terrorist attack? Sequester.
Yeah, party of no. But I do, I do think that there is an element that I just get this real feeling in my gut that sometimes people just like to be part of the quote unquote club. I don't mean the yacht club or the country club. I mean this club of, hey, we're right, and all these guys are wrong, and they take some sort of joy in it, as opposed to, boy, I really hope Dan Winslow gets to be the next senator.
Oh, absolutely, and that's an emotion that I feel that some people really cotton to. They somehow feel that they're, especially if they're an oppressed few. They will be, they're better because of it. You know, I am the best person in the world because I know the secret sacred truth, and that's why I wear the tinfoil hat. You know, you guys in your fluoridated water. You know, I am pure. I have purity of essence.
But see, Matt, here's where I mean, you know, so you'll fight the fight, and you'll fight it to the nth degree. But you don't. It's not. I never get the sense that it's personal with you. Even when you call me up and say, you know, you dummy. Here's all these stupid things that you have said over the last hour that I have had to endure. I never take it personally. I mean, it's just here's where we disagree. Whereas with others, I mean, it is just this. They demonize the other side to the point where I think it's detrimental to the cause. And that's both sides.
You mean the people who call up and tell you how I'm a racist and a communist and a homosexual, and the people who flood my inbox with interesting things? Oh, by the way,
yes,
Matt at WorcesterTeaParty.com. Matt at WorcesterTeaParty.com.
Keep the cards and letters coming.
Yeah. You know, there are some people who need to have something to hate, and that's what makes them feel alive. And that's an unfortunate reality in this world. But all of this is semantics. What we need to do is we have serious problems that are threatening our republic, are threatening our children, and we need to move forward on them. We need to balance our budget. We need to stabilize our economy. We need 5% growth. We need 2% unemployment. And these are the policies that we need to enact. And that's what the Worcester Tea Party stands for. And, you know, if you're interested in bashing people because you like bashing people, well, maybe there really isn't a place for you in our organization.
I think that's, Matt, thanks for the call, because I think that's a great message. And that's I think that is part of the message is, hey, you know, you can stick true to your ideals, but at the same time, you know, you want to be inclusive. I mean, in other words, this is,